How's it going, everyone? Today's topic will be the Bay of Drowned Wishes Master Law Sector. We'll be running with champions Overload and Unstoppables. We'll be running as Stasis this time. I do have other videos on how to do it as Void and Arc. I'll check those out on my channel. Always appreciate a like and subscribe. For Stasis, we will be running Cold Snap Grenades, pair up with our Bleak Watcher so we can have our turrets spamming all the time, and then those turrets, when they do freeze the targets or shadow the targets, they will then freeze other targets, so keep us in a good safe spot. Actually, you probably want to switch this out to something else that'll give us some more stat here. Let's see what we got here. So we can find defeating grants class ability. We'll take that instead. Whisper of Change is always a good thing here for while you're near frozen targets. Give you reduced damage taken to keep you alive. Slowing from abilities will last longer. So, you know, again, Stasis is all about controlling the battlefield, not really doing the most amount of damage, which you'll use your weapons for. And then you gain grenade energy each time you take damage using the Whisper of Torment. So we're going to try to control the battlefield here, stay alive with our Healing Rift, and then do most of our damage here with our Ager Scepter. Trace Rifle. As it being a Trace Rifle, we'll take care of overloads. It is also a Stasis Trace Rifle, so we'll freeze the target, which is a bonus, and then it also, when it freezes targets, it'll then take care of Unstoppable. So this one weapon can take care of both for you. You can run this, if you wanted to, you can run this as Stasis or not Stasis, but this one weapon will take care of both Unstoppables and Overloads for you, so it's a very good benefit. For Stasis, as the ultimate for Stasis is not very strong on single target damage, it's more like getting yourself out of a bad situation with a lot of mobs around you. You can use the Catalyst to drain your super and then put it all into your weapon, which is probably what I'd recommend most of the time. Unless you're in PvP, the Stasis ultimate isn't really the best. So if you're ever going to run Stasis in any other content, make sure you use Ager Scepter, that way you can really get the use of it. Other than that, it doesn't really do that much damage, and it kind of puts you in bad situations on top of it. Unless you want that damage resist while the super is active, that's the only thing I'd recommend using. Other than that, you can run anything in the secondary slot. I'm running a glaive because I have stabilizing rounds, and I kind of want to see how that works. I was running a wave frame, as both of these tend to work because there are a lot of small mobs around here, so I kind of want to see where this goes. But my best recommendation probably is going to be a wave frame or a glaive, as a glaive will help you with Unstoppables, keep you alive with a shield. But it also is a very good thing. Say you run out of ammo and everything, you can always have your glaive to smack people in the face with. So try it out. Any wave frame will work. You don't have to necessarily run a void one, or if you have a stasis one or whatnot, you can run art. You can run whatever you want. Wave frame is probably my best recommendations, as you don't have the most ad clear as stasis. But your main trace rifle can take care of a lot of it. Or if you ran like a grenade launcher or machine gun, they can help you a lot with the ad clear. But I'll be running the a stasis machine gun here to help with ad clear. You can run like Cold Comfort if you wanted as a rocket launcher. As you are running the stasis weapon surges, you want to have something that is all matched up together. So if you have, if there was a stasis glaive, I don't know of one, but if there was one besides the legendary one, the exotic one, sorry, then you kind of are stuck with one other one. But you can run a grenade launcher, you can run a rocket launcher, machine gun, whatever you would want to do for this slot. It really doesn't that preference. I think most of your damage will be from your Ager Scepter here, as you have 3 Unstoppables that are a big threat that are kind of a longer distance for you. So where a rocket launcher may be good or a sniper rifle may be good to take damage out. But most times, if you just throw your turrets around on those things, they should be able to freeze them all the time and then do a lot of damage. And then whenever you get a chance in a good spot, then you can start loading into them with a good machine gun. But again, high resilience, high discipline, whatever recovery you can get. This is mainly just Stasis keeps you alive all the time. So as long as you're just putting yourself in a good situation, you can freeze everything and kind of take your time. There's no reason to rush into anything. But we'll go ahead and get right into this Master Law Sector here. It is a increased overcharge damage with sniper rifles. So if you want to run a legendary sniper rifle in your secondary slot here, you could. But it's all due to personal preference. But let's see how this goes. So at the beginning here, you're going to take out these mobs, so you can use your glaive, 2 shots, take them out, whatever you're going to do. You can freeze them, whatever preference. See, everything's going to freeze. Don't have to do much. We're going to throw this out here. If you want to use your glaive, it helps out a lot there, and then we'll just unload into this dude. He's frozen again, which is awesome. Frozen again. Look, he just ain't going nowhere. Easy peasy. Okay, now you're gonna have another mob on the far end here. So you can stun him. Oops. Get the trap taken care of. You can stun him with a glaive and then just go crazy on damage. Heavy, rocket launcher, whatever you want to do. No reason to risk it. I would hide. Once you're ready again, then go out. But again, no rush on anything. Just use your stasis abilities as you want. But we'll make sure if you're running the cold snap grenades with your Osmiomancy gloves here, you make sure to hit the target with your grenade. That way it gets a quota reduction. And then the one thing I will say don't do, which I'm going to show you here, is don't hide out here, as this guy will mess you up, right? So once he gets in range of it, he's going to start trying to mess you up. So you want to make sure you're hiding, or else he's really going to do some damage here, see? Don't put yourself in a bad situation when you don't need to. Play it smart. We're just going to freeze him, freeze everything. He's stuck there frozen all day long. He put some more. I need to get a bigger magazine for this gun. Our turrets are just doing work, so we don't have to do anything. It's frozen again. So Waveframe will take care of the small mobs. Glaive will take care of everything for you. There's really no. I mean, dealing with the overloads is way easier with the Ager Scepter because it freezes. Along with Season 21, it takes care of overloads for you, so it's always a good benefit to run this weapon. You can run it with any class. You don't really have to run it with Stasis. It will do better with Stasis, but it's all preference. Just gonna get rid of Unstoppable here, mess him up. Get rid of freezing there. Perfect. Clean everything up here. Put ourselves in a good situation. You can deal with the far guy up top. It's all preference. You don't have to actually shoot him. If you hide up here in the corner, you'll be safe. So you don't have to. And you can use your grenades. Glaive. Waveframe is really good if you sit back here in the back. Waveframe there. Waveframe here. And then you're fine. You can also just Ager Scepter, freeze everything, and it'll just chain, see? So you don't have to do literally anything. You can just, oh, everything's frozen? Okay, I'll just walk up here, do what I want. Everything's frozen over here? Okay, just do whatever I want here. So if you wanted to, what I want to do is, I'm going to show you the catalyst here. Let's just throw a grenade at him. Why not? Take it to the face. Ah! So let's go and let's stun him. Use the catalyst here and just melt this guy. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Just delete. This is the strongest trace rifle. It's also in a connect slot, so it's gonna do more damage. So destroy our bombs so you don't put yourself in a bad situation here. Reload all weapons. You can go up here and aggro them, that way they run at you. And then once they run at you, or they're just gonna throw grenades at me for now, I guess. Come on. There you are. Destroy one of these, it'll freeze all of them. And then continues to chain freeze, so we don't have to worry about anything. You know, move as you want to here. I would recommend you focus with the Ager Sector, everything else around. Makes this guy easier to deal with. Just freezes, freezes, and freezes, and then use your heavy on him. Again, grenade launcher, rocket launcher may kill this thing faster. It's all about what you want to need it for. Don't be like me and totally forgot about the healing. Your turrets will take care of overloads for you and unstoppable. So as long as if you focus everything on your grenades, if you want to run grenade kickstarts, you'll have grenades up all the time. Okay, he's dead. Another overload's gonna spawn here. So you have the option, you can go back up top. You can sit down here, you know, with your scepter, not doing anything crazy. Or you can come over here, use your supercharge with your catalyst, and just nuke things. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I didn't realize I was out of ammo. should probably have my heavy out more often. This thing's consistently frozen with our turrets. We don't have to worry about anything. Finisher happens, and we're gonna run like hell because we don't want to deal with any of this stuff. Just keep blowing things up. If you have a headstone trait, which is what I have on the machine gun right now, it's where you'll see all the stasis shards from precision kills. That just, you know, spreads more frost around, so just it makes it easier. Again, focus bombs, don't have to do anything crazy. If you want to sit up top, you can always sit up. In my previous video, I did recommend the Leviathan's Breath, and it does make this run very easy, because it just takes care of unstoppables, and it keeps you at a good safe range. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay, we're at a boss damage. You want to sit in your healing circle. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Just unload on him. There we go. Ager Scepter. Look at that thing. Just spreads around tons of damage. It deletes bosses. There's all this thing. Let's see how the ult works here. The way this ult works, if anyone hasn't used it, is you left click, you freeze things. Once you freeze them, then you blow them up. So you freeze, and right click and blow them up. That's the only way the damage works. Don't just spam the right click to do your melee ability, basically. Because it won't do the damage unless they're frozen. So you want to make sure you spam that out. But that should be a quick thing here. Oops, sorry, wrong thing. Come on, get in the guide. Get in the guide. There you go. 7-minute run. Wasn't the fastest. You can do this faster with use Void and Arc, which will be the two recommendations I do recommend for this season, as they are kind of busted with the seasonal fix, as the seasonal fix seasonal artifacts doesn't really help you out at all, unless you have maybe some overcharged weapons here with the kind of seasonal weapons. But most of the time, you're kind of better off just running these two. But I did want to do something a little different. Run some Stasis, see how you like it. But if you have any questions or comments or recommendations, please put in the comments below. Like and subscribe really helps me out, helps me grow the channel, helps me reach a larger audience to help show some more guides out to people. And other than that, I do stream on twitch.tv/eclipticprime, and I hope you have a fantastic day.